the big one.
Welcome back to the Weeaboo Corner. I am your host, the not bald one, as you can see. But I love this hat, Sloppy, of the Weeaboo Corner. Welcome back. And today we are doing yet another figure review. I stole a bit of money, and I bought a shit ton of figures with them. They might not arrive before I can film. Let's keep it between us, alright? Anyways, today's figure comes from my top 10 number one favorite anime of all time that'll never be beaten by any other show. Kill la Kill, my number one favorite show. And while I'm getting the pop-up parade figure because they were the cheapest out of the... Never mind. So, today's figure is Ryuko Matoi, my number one favorite waifu of all time, from my favorite show of all time, Kill la Kill. Now, let's go over a little bit of the unknown history of your boy Sloppy of the Weeaboo Corner, and why this show is my number one favorite of all time. So, I'm going to begin the process of opening it. Here, let me cram this camera down, because now I have it on a gimbal for once. So, yeah. Let's begin, shall we? Well, Kill la Kill is, as I've stated before, my number one favorite anime of all time. Will not be beaten by any other series. Because I legit found it at the perfect time. So, a couple years back, I hadn't seen that much anime yet. Which is a lie. I've been watching anime all my life. It's in my fucking weeb-ass bloodline. Anyways. And I was scrolling through the Netflix For You page, and I was just super bored out of my mind one night, and there was an image of some chick in the middle of a sniper scope, and I was like, oh, that looks interesting. Somebody's about to die. I'm gonna check that out, and I did, and that is it. The rest is history, really. I fell in love with the show right then and there. I thought it was absolutely fucking hilarious. It's about a girl named Ryuko Matoi on a revenge story odyssey to find her father's killer and, find out why her father was murdered, and to beat the living shit out and murder her father's killer. Again, it's actually a revenge story. It's pretty fucking solid. My number one waifu has been freed from her prison, as was her stand. And this stand is actually colored red after the actual life fibers, which, basic synopsis of Kill la Kill in like 5 seconds. It's literally about naked people killing alien cloth. That's really what it is. And Ryuko and her sailor uniform, Senketsu, cut the fuck out of other people's clothes and absorb their life fibers and get stronger. Yeah, so this is our girl Ryuko. Her sailor uniform that she's currently wearing is Senketsu. And when she pulls... I don't think it's even actually on here. Huh. Well, usually on her glove there is a little... That's actually very disappointing. Anyways, usually on her glove there's a little key with a knife in there. And she pulls the key... and it, well, of course, it cuts her skin, and blood comes out, and Senketsu drinks that blood, and, she becomes hot. Yeah, that's really it. Well, it's the best way I can describe it. Why won't this fucking go in? It's actually gonna kind of annoy me. Uh-oh, Crunchyroll, I'm getting mad. You're fucking up my waifu here. Oh, wow, they actually did the detail for the bottom of her shoes. I'm not as mad, Crunchyroll, but I'm still upset. You're fucking with my waifu stand. Okay, here we go. Now we got her on her stand. And as I stated, her stand is dyed or colored red after the life fibers. And this specific stance for pose for Ryuko and Senketsu comes from one of the cover versions of Kill la Kill, with, I believe it came with her scissor blade as well. Where did that go? Yeah, it did. I see the mold for it. One sec. Ah, here it is. Don't tell me I broke it. I just rolled over it in my chair. Okay, now I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. All right. Sick. All right. So, yeah, Ryuko and Senketsu use this scissor blade that I'm inserting into her hand right now. And they cut up their opponents, they beat the shit out of their opponents for one, and then they end up cutting up their clothes so the life fibers in them can be absorbed by Senketsu. And another little piece of Kill la Kill lore is that all of the uniforms from Honoji Academy, the main setting for Kill la Kill, which is this high school she's at, they all have different life fiber amounts, and they're all based off of stars. So 1-star uniforms have 10% life, are made up of 10% life fibers. So 10% of the thread in them is life fibers, of course. Then there are 2-star, 20, 3-star, have 30%, 4 stars. Don't exist except for one instance where a extra, one of the students at the school, goes insane, goes berserk, and tries tearing up this office. And so yeah, here we go. That is the main girl, my girl Ryuko, number one favorite waifu of all time. So yeah. Well, they're accurate too. Anyways, that was a stupid fucking joke. I need to stop making that joke, I swear. Anyways, the detailing done on the outfit, like the small design details on her shoes, which, let me see if I can get a better shadow. You can kind of see it. There's like a lightning bolt design, and the 3 backs of it, I don't really know what to call them, for her heels. Senketsu actually looks great. He's literally just a black sailor uniform with suspenders and those little pocket things on the sides. That is pretty rad. And of course it's kind of tearing off in the wind, and everything blows in one direction, which I like, and it actually casts a very nice shadow on her eye. So yeah, that is a very, here, I'll put a side-by-side comparison. This one probably looks really shit because of my lighting situation, but I'm just using sunlight, okay? Got me a break. But yeah, anyways, yeah, that's the figure. I think it's actually pretty high quality. The most disappointing aspect about it that knocks it down a point or two for me, is that it doesn't include the little wrist key, unless for somehow I'm missing it, because that is a legitimate portion of the show. Wait, hold up. That's an actual important part of the show. It becomes a literal plot point at some point. Okay, no, it just looked like it used to be there, and it popped off when it was being made. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know anymore. But yeah, come on. Let's put your scissor back in your hand, Ryuko. Come on, Goyle. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. I actually have another Ryuko figure, which I probably have shown off in videos prior. But that was the original Ryuko figure was my very first figure ever. And so now that I have another one based off of another shot from Kill la Kill, and I'm very, very happy. So yeah, I think this figure is pretty damn solid, actually. I think it's one of the better Pop-Up Parade ones, and better ones I have gotten from Crunchyroll in general. But that'll be up for you all to decide. As always, for my figure videos, there is going to be a link in the description and in the comments below. If you wish to go out and purchase this figure for yourself. It was about $40, and this is actually a rerun, so once you order it, it should be there within a week or two. And not like several months like the other figures from Pop-Up Parade, because usually those are pre-ordered. Those are usually pre-order figures, and they go off of how many they're like made to order at the time, so they do take a bit. And this is a second rerun of it, or a second run, not a rerun. Not a second rerun. This is a regular rerun. I cannot speak today, and that is not good for me as a reviewer. Okay, anyways, with that said and done, I'm currently just putting her back in the box. Nothing to see here, nothing special. So yeah, with that out of the way, we're done with today's video. And, yep. So once I set her back in her box, I'll close out with thumbs. There we go. These weird plastic ones, all plastic ones do sometimes have that little problem where it just doesn't, like, pop down for some reason. But yeah, I do really like this figure, but of course I am biased because I love Kill la Kill. Yeah, it's usually probably because I'm biased and I just really like Kill la Kill, but I am very happy with the quality of this figure. And I just think this is a generally good figure, good purchase. Of course, the link will be in the description below if you're interested in buying her for yourself. So yeah, this is a good figure. I like it. A little bit of a disappointment with that little without that little glove key, but hey, what can you do? I still like the figure nonetheless. I think it's great. Yeah, that is all for today's video. I have been your host, Sloppy of the Weeaboo Corner, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out. You know what? Fuck it. That's good enough.